Okay, thanks for checking us out. I'm Mike Rochester, and today we're doing a review of the MacWheel E-scooter. This scooter was sent to us compliments of MacWheel. MacWheel didn't have any requirements. They just said, hey, here's the scooter, enjoy it, show it on your YouTube channel. And the only thing that we do ask is that you put a link in the description. So if anyone is interested in purchasing it, they can click on the link and purchase it. I am not gonna blast you with a bunch of specs. If you have questions or are really interested in something that might be more technical, we could always go ahead and post those up in the comments or in the description. I am not a professional e-bike mechanic or scooter mechanic. I'm just an average person that enjoys riding scooters and e-bikes and telling people about them and hoping that I can help you make a decision on which one you're going to purchase. So let's get into it and see what the MacWheel has. Let's do this. Okay, one of the things that I wanted to do, because on the MacWheel, the display is kind of light, so it's hard to see when you're riding. So what I did is I loaded the app onto my phone, and with the app you can see the miles per hour. You can change your modes. You can turn on and off the light. You could lock the scooter, so that what the lock does is if someone comes and grabs a scooter, they won't be able to power it up and leave under power. They'd still be able to roll it. And I guess if you chained it up somehow, any kind of deterrent to slow someone down would be better than nothing. But it's obviously a little bit harder to chain up a scooter, but there are possibilities running it through the back wheel. So there's some options there. Some of the features of this scooter: it comes with a bell. This is the latch when you fold the scooter down that holds it together so that when you pick it up you're good. You have your throttle, you have some nice decent handlebar grips here, and you have a handbrake. The handbrake actually feels really good, which gives you a disc brake. They're mechanical disc brakes, so what that means is they're not hydraulic. You would have to pull the wire through to tighten them up, but right out of the box they seem to work well. I like where the kickstand is, because when it's up, it's kind of back here and you could just reach it with your foot pretty easily. So that's kind of a cool thing. The quick release for bringing the handlebars down is right here, so you're just going to pop that out and fold them down. Handlebar grips, they're nice and firm. They don't twist. They're not coming off. I imagine if you were needing to take them off with some soap and water or something and squeeze some underneath there, you'd be able to do it quite easily. But I like the fact that they don't twist right off. So those are some things I really like about the scooter. When you apply the brake, the back light comes on, so you do have a brake light, which is cool. This is not a brake, it's only a mud guard with the reflector and the back brake on it. Okay, so I kind of adjusted the camera downward so that you can see the handlebars as far as I'm traveling here with the app. I'm going to pick it up a notch and see where we get to. So currently I'm at 11 miles an hour, 15, 16 miles an hour. Okay, so we got it to 16 miles an hour as advertised. A little bit of an uphill here. Now keep in mind that I'm 250 pounds, so I have an incline here. Let me adjust my camera a bit, and we'll aim it up so you can kind of see what I'm seeing. And I am going up a bit of an incline, and I'm going to be on level 3. So let's see how quick we go. Currently I'm looking at 13.5 miles per hour on an uphill. and I'm maintaining about 13.7, which like I said, I'm 250 pounds. I mean, uphill I can't really complain. I just hit 15, so hey, that's not too shabby, folks. One of the things you're definitely gonna want to do is when you're coming up to hit your brake, you're gonna want to kind of lean backward slightly to distribute your weight backward. That actually will help you to not go forward or flip over the front. So when you're braking, one of the things you want to do is kind of distribute that weight toward the back. You don't want to just hit the brake. Plus it gives you more weight under the tire when you're stopping. So definitely do that. Okay, let's test the scooter riding down the sidewalk, and just kind of see how it feels. You need to be careful that you don't see any big lifted sidewalk, because you could come to a dead stop. But not too bad, but it definitely is a bumpy ride. Always keep both hands on the handlebars. Taking your hands off, scooters are not made to be stable, to ride hands-free or nonchalantly with one hand. I would definitely recommend always keeping both hands on the handlebars. Very, very important. Okay, so some final thoughts on the MX Pro e-scooter. A couple things I probably should mention about the scooter right up front is that it does have a 36 volt 10 amp hour battery. It has a 350 watt brushless hub motor, and the scooter goes about 15.5 miles per hour. So those are some of the things about the scooter that are kind of built into it. Some of my likes. So I certainly like the fact that it has 3 speed modes, and not because I would use anything other than speed level 1 or 3 rather, only because someone new to a scooter might want it on 1 or 2 just to make sure that they're riding safer and it's slower and they're not scared off of it. But I would more than likely never use anything other than 3. At least I haven't as of yet. Cruise control. I like the fact that the scooter has cruise control. When you're maintaining a certain speed for a certain amount of time, you'll hear a beep. You let go of the throttle, and then you'll maintain the speed that you're going. To disengage it, you just hit the throttle again or hit the brake. There's also an app where you can turn cruise control off, which actually leads me to my next like. I do like the app. The fact that in the app you're able to change modes, turn the light on and off, lock the scooter. So there's a couple things there you can do in the app that are kind of cool. Thumb throttle. I like the fact that there's a thumb throttle. I'm more of a thumb throttle person. I'm not a big fan usually of the twist throttle, but that's just personal preference. Other people may have a different opinion on that. Simple things with the scooter, like the hand grips, they're very firm. Your hands don't slide off them. The fact that when you twist the throttle and your hands are on the throttle for a long period of time, the grips aren't sliding off, so I like that. It has a stock bell that comes with it. It's actually kind of a cool bell. It's simple, but it comes on the scooter, so that's kind of cool. I do like that the scooter has handbrakes, so it does have disc brakes that are mechanical disc brakes. So I like that. That's something that I like about the scooter. I like that it has a headlight and tail light. Headlight and tail light is something that is good for night riding. The fact that the scooter is foldable, that's kind of a big one with me because my other scooter was not foldable. I like the fact that I can fold this and just take it with me. And the tires are puncture resistant. So those are some of the things I really like about the scooters. Okay, so some of the things that I wish they could do a little bit better on the scooter, or maybe change in upcoming models. I'd like to see a brighter display screen. The screen's pretty light. Fortunately, there's an app that you can use, and that app gives you the ability to see the speed change modes, lock and unlock the scooter, things of that nature. So that's nice, is at least there is an app to offset the fact that the screen is kind of dim. Be nice to have a longer deck. Longer deck would be nice in a future model. Maybe make the handlebars a little bit higher or adjustable to different people's heights. I don't know why most scooter companies don't do that. Like, there must be some kind of a regulation or something as far as when they're designing the scooter, maybe when they're submitting the specs to it. I don't know. But you would think that adjustable handlebars would be pretty common, but really isn't. The other thing that I think would probably be nice is where you're charging the scooter. It's a little bit of a flimsy cover that goes on there, and I fear that it will pop off and it's wet out or something where you're trying to get back and you're getting water in that hole, or something of that nature. But really, that's it. I feel like MacWheel put the money where it made sense, and that makes a big difference on this scooter, because it is a commuter. It's a 450 something, you know, around a $450 scooter. And I feel like they did it right, where they put the money in areas that make a difference. So hopefully you get something out of this video. It helps you out, and it helps you make a decision on what your next purchase of a scooter is going to be. So thanks for watching this video, and until next time. Okay, so that's going to wrap this one up. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Just so you kind of have an idea, only 1% about of folks that have viewed my videos are subscribed. So if you are enjoying the videos, please like, share, subscribe. It definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you're getting something out of the video, that would be great. So thanks, and until next time, ride safe.